Subscribe to Grazia and press on the bell icon.
Hi, I'm Tanya from Grazia, and today we have with us Maya Varma, co-founder and creative head at Joko & Witch, a modern watch and accessory label that's been on our radar and is Grazia's most loved brand. So Maya, to begin with, can you tell us the story behind the brand Joko & Witch and why you decided to launch it?
Tanya, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. And, we are super thrilled to be picked from so many brands and to be a part of Grazia's most loved brands. Talking about the story behind the brand, it all started a few years back when I met my partner and my husband, Satish. We fell in love and we started calling each other, jokingly started calling each other Joker and Witch, based on our individual alter egos. I have been extremely passionate about jewelry, and I'm an accessory designer by education. And Satish loves watches, and he always dreamt of starting his own watch brand someday. So when we met, our passions also came together, and we quickly realized that the fragmented state in which the Indian fashion accessories market was, and the huge lag which was there between the global fashion trends and what kind of styles were available in the Indian market. So that was in terms of jewelry. Now, in terms of watches, we saw that there was no one brand who was catering to the aspirations of the millennials and the Gen Z, who were extremely conscious about what was happening in the fashion space and what was happening in the international market. And that's where we came in with beautifully crafted watches at an extremely affordable price range, and right on trend jewelry, which had an international appeal. We also went one step ahead to launch watch and bracelet stacks. This we launched in 2017. We were one of the first brands to launch this, and since then it's been doing extremely well for us.
That sounds great. And can you tell me a little bit more about your target audience?
So like I said, millennials and Gen Z is definitely our target audience, be it from tier 1, tier 2 or tier 3 cities. Most of our customers are in the age group of 20 to 35 and are aware of high street trends, celebrity styles, and what's happening in the international market. And that's exactly what they're looking for at a very affordable, sweet price.
Right. And you mentioned that the website has watches and it has jewelry, and it really does have some great pieces. I wanted to know, what is your thought process behind curating these pieces?
So the website currently has watches, jewelry, and a couple of Indian jewelry as well. Yeah. Joker & Witch is all about contemporary watches and jewelry. And the traditional styles that you see on the website, that's a part of our second brand, Teej, which focuses on handcrafted Indian jewelry and saris. We have a separate website for that as well. So the thought process that goes behind curating and putting together the collections for Joker & Witch and Teej are very different. For Joker & Witch, even though we focus on international trends and season and the forecasts which are there for the season, we give equal importance to creating go-to pieces that can last beyond seasons and focus on comfort and functionality as well. For Teej, for the Indian jewelry brand that we have, we focus on curating and designing styles that would resonate with a young Indian woman who might not want to wear heavy Indian jewelry very often, but would rather want to add small Indian elements or small light jewelry as part of her attire. And that's what we, keep in mind.
Okay, great. And what are the most popular and best-selling products on the website currently?
So, watches is our core proposition and the most loved pieces on our website. Some of our styles, like our Nebula series and our vintage square dial watches, have been doing extremely well. Within jewelry, we have seen that our layered necklaces, dainty rings, zodiac series, and definitely our mantra bands are something that's sought after. One of our biggest hits till date has to be our watch bracelet stacks, which is something we are now known for.
Yeah.
And our love triangles, which is a combination of watch, bracelet, and ring, and our love stacks, which is a combination of watch and 3/4 jewelry, has also become very popular for gifting.
Okay, great. And Maya, I wanted to ask you, since the pandemic, I feel like consumers are becoming more, discerning with their purchases and are investing more in, classic and timeless pieces. So according to you, what would be that one or a few timeless investments from Joko and Wish that you would suggest the consumer to invest in?
So I think our watches, watch bracelet stacks, and love triangles are definitely worth investing in because these are not season specific, and are mostly classic styles that you could wear with your contemporary as well as Indian attire. Also, due to the pandemic, I've seen a lot of people don't want to invest in chunky statement jewelry. And
Right.
they want to go for maybe dainty, everyday wear kind of jewelry. So we have a lot of styles like that as well on the website, and styles like our Zodiac series as well as our mantra bands. As those are styles which are classic, timeless, and would definitely last you for a few years.
Awesome. And can you tell me a little bit about your new exciting launches?
So, we constantly keep working on adding new collections, and be it across watches and jewelry. And right now, this year, we've been working a lot more actually, and there are a lot of new styles and new collections that are in the process. So in terms of watches, so for both watches and jewelry, currently we're working on our festive launches.
Okay.
In terms of watches, you'll see a lot more festive styles with watch charms, a lot of bling maybe. And in the coming few months, we'll also be focusing on launching a premium watch line.
Okay.
And might even foray into the smartwatch category maybe in a few months. So that's in terms of watches. In terms of jewelry, we are planning to launch around 4 to 5 collections for the autumn-winter season, which will be in tune with the forecast, where we'll be seeing a lot of pearls, a lot of charms, and a lot of layering and stacking. We are also working on creating a premium line, exclusively designed premium line in brass and 18K plating, which we are quite excited about. And we will also be focusing on strengthening the Indian jewelry line that we have specifically for the festive season.
That sounds awesome. I think you have a lot of stuff in the pipeline, which is going to be exciting, especially around the festive season when people are looking to gift stuff. And I wanted to know what's up, next for the brand in the months to come. Like, what is your long-term vision for it?
So, in the coming few months, apart from, of course, launching new collections that I just spoke about, we also plan to introduce a couple of new categories within the accessory space.
Okay.
So that is something that we're working on. as soon as the pandemic kind of eases out, we also want to start, go omni-channel and maybe start a few kiosks and, expand our offline presence, because right now we are completely online.
Right.
So we aspire to become an Indian at heart, but global in presence watch and jewelry brand emerging out of India.
Yeah.
So that is something that we want to do. And in terms of our long-term vision, our long-term vision is to create a house of profitable brands in the fashion and lifestyle D2C space. And so that's something that we intend to do.
That sounds great and extremely exciting, and good luck with all of those endeavors. I'm sure it's going to be great. It was a real pleasure speaking to you today, Maya. Thank you for the time.
Thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure to talk to you as well.
Thank you.